like we're just living in limbo. We have no clue what to do, and that's frustrating.
Hundreds of thousands of Hoosiers depending on unemployment to get them through the pandemic, but patience is wearing thin as countless people still wait on a check. Good evening, everyone. I'm Brooke Martin.
And I'm Phil Sanchez. Some people tell us they've been waiting more than 9 weeks to get said check. Wish TV's Dan Klein joining us now live outside the Department of Workforce Development. And Dan, the department has been overwhelmed.
And it's been just as overwhelming, Phil, for people, hurting people who need that money to pay the bills, but are not sure when that money will come, and then they can't even get someone on the phone to talk about it. For a state that prides itself on work, 1 in 8 Hoosier adults has filed for unemployment in the last 2 months.
That's a scary thing to, look at your bank account and not know when this is ending.
Kristen Johnson filed March 27th, more than 7 weeks ago, furloughed from her job at an auto dealership. She says she's been approved, but has yet to see a payment.
I can't get anybody to call me back or find out what's going on with my claim.
And she's not alone. Workforce Development Commissioner Fred Payne gave his latest update Friday, showing 641,000 initial claims filed since March 21st. And while he says more than 270,000 can now be dealt with automatically, some issues cannot, especially deductible income, employment status, and if someone voluntarily quit.
Each one of these issues requires a dedicated person to investigate them. We can't automate this.
And while he says the department has gone from resolving almost 7,000 issues a week to 27,000, each filer may have multiple issues. He would not say how many weeks behind the department is.
We are prioritizing the claims that were filed the earliest.
So Johnson's wait stretches into its 8th week. Although there are 4 adult mouths to feed at home, she's thankful for her and her husband's savings, which have kept them afloat for now.
It makes me scared for other people, not just myself. I've thought a lot about those single parents that they were counting on these unemployment checks during this time.
She starts a new part-time job on Tuesday, hoping that can tide them over until she goes back to the dealership.
I'm kind of over the unemployment thing and trusting that that's going to work or happen.
Kristen Johnson tells me she's emailed several times, she's called several times, she's been on hold for 3 to 4 hours, and while the system tells her she will not lose her place in line, she has not gotten that call back as promised, not just the next day as the promise is, but even a full week later. Meanwhile, Fred Payne says the average call wait time has been reduced 50%, while again not saying what that time is. Reporting live downtown, Dan Klein, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and be sure to follow us on Facebook.
All right, Dan, thank you very much.